Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Mexico. Today we are in the city of San Miguel de Allende, and of course there's no better way to understand what a city is like than to explore its food scene. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're at the market Ignacio right now in San Miguel. This is the main market here, so we're gonna go ahead and try out some food. First stop of the day, we're in the market. We've come to a place known as Tortas Los Delfines. Now, they make some pretty good tortas, which are these sandwiches. I got it with a milanesa with chicken, so it's like a fried chicken patty. But what's really unique, and what I found here, is that what they're doing with sandwiches is that they're putting it with Chocomilk. I'm not sure why, but I got the vanilla flavored one. Apparently, it's a common combination here. Not sure why, but let's go ahead and try the Chocomilk first. I mean, it's sweet, milky, really nice, refreshing, cold, delicious. I can see why that works, but let's go in with the torta first. Obviously, you've got a lot of ingredients. You've got lettuce, tomatoes, avocados, and then of course that fried chicken patty. You can see you're toasting that bread, so it's a little bit brown on the inside. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some salsa on top, because obviously I need that spice. Let's go ahead and give this a try. That might be one of the best chicken tortas I've ever had. The chicken, it's such a thin layer. It's so thin. The thing is, they've stacked it up with so many thin layers that it becomes quite meaty. The vegetables really nice and crisp. The avocados, amazing. It provides a soft little texture to it. The salsa, nice and spicy. This salsa is like really good. It's actually more savory than it is really spicy. I love this salsa. Mixing it with the vegetables, it's really good. It's actually got a little bit of that citrus flavor to it, which I really like. But I can understand now why this torta works with this sweet Chocomilk, because you've got that sort of, you know, fried chicken patty with salsa, with a sweet drink like that. That perfectly goes well. The bread is nice and toasty. You can tell it's like she just cuts it and toasts it on top and then puts the ingredients inside. But the bread is really nice, fresh. You can see the little char marks, which add another flavor, another texture to the sandwich. But yeah, it's a really good sandwich. I love the chicken though. The chicken, nice, juicy, and that thin layer. The fact that it's so thin really helps. And to pile it up with meat, they put many thin layers inside, which I absolutely love. But this combination absolutely works. I understand why it's so popular in San Miguel now. And I'm gonna finish this up before we head to our next stop. Next stop of the day, we've come to a place known as Mariscos Los Delfines in the market. They've been around since 1985. And this place is really popular because a lot of people are sitting here and they're ordering one thing, the shrimp cocktail. Now, this is my first one in Mexico, but other places have served it before, especially in like Mazatlan along the coast. But I just saw so many people getting it here, I had to try it out. You can see there's a bunch of shrimp in there. There's like absolutely so many pieces of shrimp. But they top it off with avocado, you've got the cocktail sauce and everything, and they also have a plate of crackers for you to dip it in. I'm just gonna first try it with the avocados, then the sauce by itself. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, well that's a good cocktail sauce. It's not too sweet, but it's not too salty. It's got that perfect balance of a cocktail sauce. Oh, I really like that. Okay, obviously we've got to go in for the main thing, the shrimp. It's not a shrimp cocktail without shrimp. Oh, you can even tell there's so many ingredients like tomatoes and peppers and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a try. Now that's fresh. That shrimp is super fresh. I don't taste any fishiness to it. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I mean, we're pretty inland. We are in San Miguel, that's pretty far from the coast, and still the seafood is really, really fresh. Really impressive. Alright, I'm gonna open up one of these crackers now. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip the cracker inside, and hopefully we're gonna get some ingredients on it, maybe get a shrimp on it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really, really good. Alright, we got our shrimp, got a bit of that sauce on here. Let's go ahead and give this cracker a try. That's a perfect combination. Nice salty crackers. What I really like about the cocktail is that it's cold. It's fresh. It's a different way of having seafood. Not freshness, that coldness is actually like a refreshing salad, especially after like a spicy torta like that. This is a perfect appetizer, or also a perfect like after meal, because it's just refreshing. It's also a nice like midday snack, because like I said, it helps to refresh your system. That's the main theme here. The cocktail is refreshing. It's cold, but it's good. I mean, that shrimp is fresh. There's no doubt about it. There's no fishiness flavor to it. Absolutely amazing. Highly, highly recommend this.
Hola. Leche y agua.
¿Cuál es la más popular?
Es mantecado, fruta seca, es a base de leche, tiene pasas, nuez y biznaga, fruta cristalizada seca, o frutos amarillos que tienen maracuyá, durazno y mango con leche. O también tengo de mamey, que es a base de leche, es una fruta. Una fruta, pulpa de fruta a base de leche, es muy rica también, te la recomiendo, esa es muy buena. O algo de fresas con crema.
¿Mantecado es con qué?
Fruta seca, pasas, nuez y biznaga.
Bueno, dame uno de mantecado.
Ajá, tengo vaso chico, grande o cono.
Dame cono.
Sí, tengo cono.
Gracias.
Mira, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Hasta luego.
Well, for dessert, we had to get something sweet and cold since it's such a hot day. We went to a place known as Helados El Oratorio. They're right here on the plaza here, and they said that there's this ice cream flavor that's really popular called mantecado. That's raisins, dried nuts, dried fruits, all mixed in together. It looks pretty good. It's like a yellowish color, and you can see the raisins on it. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Oh yeah. You can taste the raisins, the nuts, oh my god, and there's a bee that wants this ice cream. It's that good. No, there's raisins, nuts, dried fruits, everything, and it's not really too sweet. It's actually quite fruity, quite organic. Not that much sugar on it, so yeah, pretty good. I would highly recommend it. It's more of a natural tasting ice cream. Oh, and it is dripping. It's a natural tasting ice cream, so highly recommend it. Give it a try when you're here. Apparently, it's only unique in Mexico, and I'll see you guys when we eat again. Alright, for dinner we've come to a place known as TACOS al Insurgente, and it's very, very hectic. A lot of people there because it's super popular, and they don't really have anywhere to sit, so I've just sort of found this staircase here, and we're gonna try and work it out. But I got 4 tacos, 2 al pastor and 2 bistec. But their al pastor looks amazing. It's on this huge spit, and they just freshly put the pineapple on top. It looks amazing. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna squeeze some lemon on top. Now I already filled it up with salsa over there because they have the salsa sort of bar over there, so I'm not gonna do it here. And of course, we gotta get some onions on top of there. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. In terms of meat, that is the best al pastor I've ever had. End of story. The flavor on that, I don't know what they do on it, but the meat itself, it already is a little bit spicy. It already has a little bit of heat. I love that you don't actually need to add more salsa to make it spicy because it's already delicious. Just the meat itself, you really don't need salsa. The salsa is really good. It adds a little bit of like a spiciness to it. And this spiciness actually hits you at the back of the throat more, but I'm telling you, The meat itself is super, super well marinated, and of course, you've got that roasted meat flavor from the pastor cooking on there. Absolutely delicious. All right, let's try the bistec once again. Squeezing some lemon on top, moving some of the onions over, and we are going to try out the bistec. Let's give it a try. All right, verdict's in. I'm gonna say I have to prefer the al pastor. The bistec's a little bit harder to chew, which is supposed to be, but there's not much flavor on the bistec. You're relying very, very heavily on the salsas to give it that flavor. It's not bad, but I've had better. But the al pastor is what you come for. The bistec is okay. It's a little bit tough to chew, but the al pastor, that is what you come for. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, those have got to be some of the best tacos I've ever had. The bistec was okay, but the pastor, oh, come for that al pastor. That flavor, I don't know what they're putting in the meat. I don't know what marinade it is, but it is delicious. The salsa's spicy, but it's not too spicy, so it's super, super manageable and highly, highly recommended. All right. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. We're continuing our way through Mexico, so make sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.